Welcome to Pyramid IAS. We are continuing our daily quiz MCQs for IAS Prelims, and today is the day 8 of this session. We are continuing 5 questions daily for your IAS Prelims examination. So what are the questions for today? Let's start with that. But before beginning, I must tell you, those who want to join for UPSC or your state civil services for 1 year, that means you are preparing. If you are preparing for 2022, then just go to the description below. You will get a link of our application. You can get free classes and PDF notes and many more. So let's go to the question. So today's question number 1 says that in India, separation of judiciary from the executive is enjoyed by option A, the preamble of the constitution; option B, a directive principle of state policy; option C, the 7th schedule; option D, the conventional practice. Whether separation of judiciary is conventional practice or mentioned in the 7th schedule, or directive principle or mentioned in the preamble. So here the correct answer for you is option number B, that is, it is a directive principle of state policy. So let's have a look on the explanation. That is, Article 36 to Article 51 of our Constitution deal with directive principle of state policy. Within that, Article 50 particularly deals and prescribes separation of judiciary from executive. Here I want to tell you one thing. Watch very carefully and listen very carefully. That is, in a system of government, there are 3 organs basically. One is legislative, one is your executive, and another one is judiciary. In the Indian context, the legislative and the executive works side by side, where the judiciary is the interpreting authority or the guardian of the constitutional set of system. So here there is a complete separation in the judiciary from the executive. Complete separation between judiciary from the executive. So do remember the Article 50, and it is under Part IV of the Indian Constitution, that is DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy. So let's move to question number 2 here. Those who are interested for 1 year preparation, you can go to the description below. You will get a link of the Telegram channel. You can join for free PDFs of this PDF also you can join. And if you want to join for 1 year foundation course up to 2022, then you can join us. You will get through complete prelims, mains and interview program in that. Consider the following statements regarding nano sniffer. What is nano sniffer? Here the question is, there are 3 conditions here. It is a microsensor based explosive trace detector. It can detect explosives in less than 10 seconds. It has been designed and developed by DRDO. That means our Defense Research Development Organization. The options are 1 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3. So here you tell me what is the correct answer. Those who know the correct answer, you can write your answer in the comment box. So here the first sentence, it is a microsensor based explosive trace detector, is purely correct. Second, it is the world's first microsensor based explosive trace detector. So the microsensor technology is world's first, and it is 100% made in India. And it is 100% made in India product, and it is designed by IIT Bombay incubated startup, but not DRDO, where it is mentioned in the question that is DRDO. Option number 3 is wrong. Then next, go to nano sniffer can detect explosives in less than 10 seconds. So here option number 1 and 2 is correct. So here 1 and 2 only, that is in option number C, is correct. So question number 3, option number is C. So let's move to our question number 3 and go to the explanation once again, because it will be relevant for your prelims examination this year. Question number 3. Atmospheric pressure in the center of a tropical cyclone is what? Is very low because of dense sinking air. Option B, it is very low because of rising warm air. Option C, very high because of sinking air. Or option D, that is very high because of converging winds from all around. So here the correct answer, if you know, then give your answer in the comment box, and if you don't know, then listen to me very carefully. If you have not liked, share and subscribe our channel till 8, you can do right now, because I am going to take 5 questions which is of common importance and of popular categories, which will be going to ask you in the exam this year. I am setting up these type of questions every day. So you just subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification in advance of this video. Every day comes at 9 p.m. So here the 3B, very low because of rising warm air. When warm air gets off, then there is a very low pressure created. There is a very low pressure created. You can see the cyclones. Here the tropical cyclone is the diagram of tropical cyclone. You can see here. This is the nature of tropical cyclone, and a low pressure zone is created. There is a high pressure around and very low pressure in the center of a tropical. It is the center. You can see it is the center, and in the center a very low pressure zone is created, because warm air tends to rise, because in that region normally warm air tends to rise and cause a drop in pressure in that area. Normally in the orange box you can say here, you can see here atmospheric pressure at the surface of earth is about 1000 millibar. At the center of the, whereas at the center of a tropical cyclone it is typically around 960 millibar. So from the average what is in the earth's surface, that is 1000 millibar, it is below 40 millibar. And in very intense, when like typhoon, cyclones are like typhoon, then in the western Pacific which is occurred, it is 880 millibar. Okay, 880 millibar. So you can see here the explanation in detail, so that you will get the knowledge of what is very low pressure, why it is occurred in tropical cyclone. So the report, question number 4, the report connected commerce. The report connected commerce, creating a roadmap for digitally inclusive Bharat. So I want to tell you, my friends, one of the important thing is that UPSC is regularly from last 3 years asking 2 questions, in an average 2 questions about the digital move of the government, about the whether it may be related to agriculture, whether it may be related to information and technology, whether it may be related to science and technology, but whether it related to any yojana. Okay, but government is asking about digital initiatives regularly in the exam. So my dear friend, I must tell you one thing here. The answer is option D. Niti Aayog is the correct answer, who initiated the connected commerce storm, that is for creating a roadmap for digitally inclusive Bharat. So the report connected commerce, creating a roadmap for a digitally inclusive Bharat, is released by Niti Aayog. Secondly, make recommendations for making digital services accessible to all citizens. So Niti Aayog takes the responsibility that to ensure the digital services to be accessible to all citizens of the country, to promote a level playing field for NBFCs and banks. So what are NBFCs? Non-banking financial corporations like your Bajaj Allianz, Shriram Finance, etc. Then the third point is digitize registration and diversifying credit sources to enable growth opportunity for MSMEs. MSME, what is MSME? Micro, small and medium enterprises. Those MSMEs, those are not performing better, they will get ample of opportunity and get credit for their registration, their entire process of development through digitalization. So let's go to question number 5, another question for economical basics, that is a closed economy is an economy in which what happens? The money supply is fully controlled. Option B, deficit financing takes place. Option C, only exports takes place. Or option D, that is neither exports nor imports takes place. So here you listen me. listen to me, that is closed economy. There are two terms, that is, one is closed economy, one is open economy. Indian economy in 1991 completely opened to the world with the concept of liberalization, privatization and globalization. That means de-licensing, disinvestment started by the government. So from 1991 we can say that Indian economy works as an open economy. But before that it is closed. That means the exports and imports doesn't takes place. Export and import doesn't takes place. Neither exports nor imports takes place. So here question number 5, option number D is the correct answer for you. So let's move to the explanation for the question number 5. A closed economy has no trade activity with outside economies. A closed economy is self-sufficient, which means no imports come into the country and no exports leave the country. Thirdly, the purpose of the closed economy is to provide domestic consumers with everything they need from within the country's borders. But so there are also significant advantages of the closed economy. But now in 2021, we are living in an interdependent world. In this world, we need to help each other, because somebody will create, somebody will make the patent of the vaccine, and somebody will produce you. Then we are living in the interdependence world. We have to we have to maintain a fair weather relation with every country. We are binding with much many agreements. So here closed economic concept didn't work in today's era. So I think these are the 5 questions for you today, which will be beneficial to your in your upcoming examination for you. So be connected and be stay tuned. We'll be meeting with 9 with most important 5 questions tomorrow. Till then, be safe and have a nice day. Thank you.